Hey guys, welcome to my new ArtsY MoNdAy video, and today I will show you how to make this art journal page with galaxy background and gorgeous diamond foreground. So let's get it started. First, I drew a diamond shape, and then I'm using my fine tip masking fluid to outline or do the outlines of the pencil lines. So later on, when I have painted everything, the lines will stay white. And if you're looking for this type of masking fluid, I'm not sure what's the name for it because I cannot see a brand name. But I got it from my local Michaels, and if you cannot find it there, if you don't have a Michaels, just search for fine tip masking fluid. I'm pretty sure you'll find something similar. Here I am adding some Brusho powders. I really love Brushos. I am obsessed with them. I got a 12 pack because I think that's, all I'm gonna need. I don't need a 20. I think they have 24 pack too, but I don't need those. And I don't think the colors are dark enough because I'm going for a dark galaxy background, so I'm using my St. Petersburg 36 watercolor palette to intensify the color even more. I have many people asking me the name for it, so I'm just gonna type it on the screen right now. It's called St. Petersburg watercolor palette, and if you search for it online, you will get a lot of results because I honestly could not remember where I got it. I got it a while ago, but like I said, it's available everywhere. I am adding some different shades of purple and blue to this whole background because I am going for that kind of realistic galaxy background look. When I look at a reference photo of the galaxy, what galaxy looks like, it kind of has different shades of blue and purple. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm dropping some yellow in different places because on the reference photo, there's some different kind of yellow going on. So that's why I'm doing that. And now I'm changed to a different watercolor palette. I know I'm like a hoarder to this, and I love watercolor, so please don't judge me. And this palette is called Gansai Tambi, and it's 36 color. It is the single most popular watercolor palette in crafting world right now, at least I think. And it's amazingly good quality for the price. So I'm gonna type this name on the screen right now too. And it's available at scrapbook.com, Simon Says Stamp, and it's pretty much in a lot of major stores. So go find it. It's, it's everywhere. On Amazon, it's everywhere. It's very easy to find. And I'm doing the same thing, adding different shades of purple and blue. The reason that I switched to this palette instead of just sticking with my last palette is that the colors from this palette will dry with a shinier finish. And from the last palette will draw with a very, very matte finish. And I think mixing with a different type of finishes looks pretty cool in person. You can't tell at all on camera, so I'm pretty sorry, but in person, I think it looks pretty cool. Now I am trying to break apart the busyness and the colorful things going on in the background because I'm going to add some stars. And I don't want them to be on top of that galaxy background. I want them to be on top of this white gesso background. It's not going to cover the colorful things on the background because I'm adding it very, very thin, and you can still see through the white gesso and see those colorful things in the background too. But it really helps me, or helps the page, to break apart the colorfulness and the bright gold look of the stars that I'm going to add. If I'm just adding those gold stars right on those busy background, it's going to look even busier, and I really don't like how that's going to turn out. So that's why I'm taking this extra step to do this. Now I'm using the same gesso, and it is the Prima Heavy Gesso if you're curious what it is. And I'm just mapping the little stars above the diamond areas. I am not mapping them below the diamond areas because after I painted them, I realized that it is not necessary for me to prep the surface first. The gold color is pretty intense, and it will sit on top of the busy dark color background. The gold color I'm using right now, it's a liquid leaf, and I got it from a local arts and crafts store. I'm pretty sure you can get it in yours too. And you can search for gold leaf online. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere as well. But for the stars on the lower part of this art journal page that I will add later on, I did not use this gold leaf. I used my Finetec gold color watercolor. The reason is that I hate the smell of it. It smells horrible, and it's a pain to clean the brush later on, so I did not use that for the stars in the lower part. And now I'm using my white gel pen to map out the little lines because I want the stars to look like they're hanging down from the ceiling, so that's why I'm doing this. And then I'm using some gold watercolor, and it's a Finetec watercolor palette. I will list that in the description box. So if you're looking for what it is and where to buy, it will be in the description box. I just put the link to where I got it, and I find that store because that store has the cheapest price, and I'm pretty cheap. So I only find stuff that has the most affordable price. I know, cheap person. I mean, crafting's pretty expensive, so we gotta be cheap. So yeah, after I added those lines, I feel like the galaxy look is kind of lagging of something, and I realized that it does not have the little stars. So I went ahead and used my Prima Bloom Spray in white color to create that little white splatters that look like little stars in the galaxy, right? So yeah, that's the purpose of the spraying white color. And then I splattered some gold on there to create some gold little stars. It's not necessary at all, but I just think it looks extra cool when you do this. And I'm using some gesso to make the diamond area whiter because it got contaminated by the watercolor and by the brushes, and I want this area to be very white, so later on when I paint on it, the true color will show through. Here I added some lines to connect the bottom of the stars to the bottom of the page. Now, the only reason I did this is that I feel like the page is quite unbalanced, and I don't want this page to look top heavy. Sometimes I like the look, sometimes I don't, and in this case I want it to look quite balanced. So the whole stars looks like they are connected on this page instead of just hanging down. So yeah, this is where I changed my mind. Now I'm adding the little stars on the bottom of the page, and see how the gold color really stands out on the dark background. So that's why I did not use gesso to prep it first, because I don't think it's necessary. When I am painting little stars, I am making them offset from each other so they don't sit on the same line and they don't look so robotically painted on, but look more natural that way. Now I'm adding some gold color to the diamond shape. I'm using a light gold color and then a yellowish gold color to this, just to add a bit of color variations, and it's very subtle, but it looks pretty cool in person. After the gold watercolors are dried, I use a little rubbery tool to pick up the maskings, and that little tool is perfect for picking up extra wet glue as well. So if you got some glue seeping underneath your paper and then it dried and you don't like how that look, you can use that little tool to pick up the dry glue, and it works really well. I will list the product that I used on this page in the description box and in the blog as well. I'm not guaranteed that I will find the link to every single product, but I will try my best to find as many as I can. And that's it. That's the page. I really hope you like this tutorial and like this page. Please leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you later. Bye! Mwah!